All right, well, welcome everybody to another edition of I'm not even in front of the camera. Hold on a second. Let me get in front of the camera. Another edition of No Such. It's an almost daily vlog, a vlog that happens almost daily. I am in Metropolis, Illinois. I'm Rick Sayer, Glass Geek, home of Superman. I'm at the home of Superman. And what better thing to do than to do what Superman could do? I'm going to get as close to being Superman as I can. I'm not personally going to fly, but I am going to let my drone fly. I'm going to take it up a few hundred feet. Downtown Metropolis isn't too far down the road there, and there's an actual Superman statue and all sorts of craziness downtown. We're not going to go do that today because I don't have an Uber car. There might be Uber here, I don't know, but it's a little bit too late in the evening to probably head down that way anyway. So the sun is starting to set, mosquitoes are starting to fly around. I figured, why not just fly the drone up, see what we can see, and even if we can't see nothing, maybe we can see the sunset over some cornfields and weeds and fun stuff as I drink this slowly decaying vanilla root beer. This is one of the sodas that are grown here locally. There's numerous different zombie ones. I don't know what zombies and Superman have in common, but it doesn't matter. It's still fun. It's still fun. And it tastes good. So I'm gonna go ahead, hit camera, and sync up the camera with the drone and do a quick compass calibration. As a truck driver, I travel all the time, so I'm always at different longitudes and latitudes. And so I've heard you don't need to calibrate it all the time, but because I travel so much, I definitely there it goes. I definitely take my time. I don't want this thing just flying off somewhere and not being able to control it. Let me get the camera down here on it a little bit. There we go. This is actually the first time I've ever used this. This is my Canon. It's a new Canon I purchased. I don't even know if you can see me. I'm not used to using it. I'm used to using my mobile devices or my Google Glass. So I'm curious how easy it is to upload, edit, and everything on YouTube with the YouTube editor. That's the reason I'm shooting this video, not just to fly a drone. But anyway, let's get this thing fired up. So on the great thing about these drones, they're pretty much autonomous. I mean, I can pull down and fire the motors up, but I don't need to do that. I don't need to do it, especially since the sun is setting. So here, I could just hit this button and it will take off by itself. Watch this. Look at that. So I'm going to get behind the camera so I can keep the drone and set it up a little bit here. I'm going to fly it up and out. The sun is starting to set. You guys can see that, but look at the view. Look at this view I'm getting already. Look at that. That is awesome. In fact, I'm going to turn it just a little bit and fly just a little bit higher above those telephone lines, and that looks like a photograph right there. Snap. Oh snap. I would now. Another thing is, the reason this video is continuing is because I don't know in the YouTube video editor if I take a bunch of short videos here, if I could put those together. So I'm just gonna keep recording with this and just upload this one long video from. I'm still new to some of the YouTube stuff. So anyway, so let's fly up. Let's take it up there, up and out, and get some good shots. Let's see here. I don't even know if you guys can see it. Can you see it up there? I see it. I'm gonna fly over those cornfields. Oh. But I'm gonna fly high. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna start recording video on it right now. Look at that, that is just amazing. The one thing that I need to learn is how to scroll the camera smoothly around in a 360-degree view, which right now I'm kind of Yankee at it because I'm still a new pilot. So I'm rotating the camera now, and I'm going to aim it back at the sun again, which the sun is coming up into the photograph. There it is. Let's stop recording that. I'm going to put it back on photographs. And you know what? I'm going to rotate it around, see if I could see. I can't. With the sun setting right now, we actually cannot see. I could see the two towers over downtown Metropolis, but I can't see the museum. I mean, I could fly over there. It's only a little over 1.5 miles, 2 miles away. I could probably get close enough, but I don't feel comfortable. I just don't feel comfortable doing that yet. So, in the meantime, we'll fly it up as high as we can up there. Right now I'm only at 128 feet, but it sure seems a lot higher. They say I'm allowed to go to 400 feet because that's the cushion, because there's a 100-foot cushion, and anything above 500 feet is where aircraft fly. So I definitely want to stay legal. And actually, we're at 194, 195, 200 feet even. So that's 200 feet up there. And that just seems really high. That's pretty high to me. So let's turn the camera around just a little. Right now it's aiming at me. Let's aim at the sunset. Take another picture. Shoot another quick video as the sun is setting in this Metropolis sky. Quick little. Sometimes people will just sit there and record and record and record and record, and you see these long videos. I'm trying to get to the point to where, okay, it seems a little cockeyed here, the horizon. But people like to record and record. I'm going to try and keep it into little clips just so I could edit them into my daily vlogs and almost daily vlogs. Let's go ahead and start bringing this thing home. Now it does have a home function on it where it will come back autonomously, land all by itself, but I need practice. I can see the red light, so I know it's aiming at me, plus I can see where we're at standing right here. So I'm gonna try and do this all by myself. Okay, so let's bring it down a little. What I do like about this, other than like the Parrot AR drones and stuff like that, like if I'm bringing it down, it doesn't just drop. It doesn't fall like a rock. It actually comes down at a nice, easy pace of control. See it? Get behind the camera so you can watch my landing. You can see my landing. Look at that, I'm like professional. All right, kill the engines. Engines are dead. How awesome is that? I did a pretty good job. I'm proud of myself. Let's see what the batteries are like, because I'm still good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Let me get here, aim this camera up a little. Let me aim this camera up so you can see me. That was my first solo landing without any autonomous help. And I flew out there pretty good. I was 200 feet up and I was out across that cornfield over there, so it didn't do too bad. And I brought it back all by myself. All by myself. Pretty awesome. Anyway, I needed some content for the Almost Daily Vlog. Hopefully I'm able to upload this. We'll see. So until the next one, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'm going to stand behind the camera and let you look at the drone as I sign off. Peace out, guys.